So, first day riding, we talked about control with the string. Have it be okay to just pull back, but that you'd like to be able to do as little as possible and have 1 foot, 2 foot, 1, 2. How little could you do? And connect it to those feet, okay? And that gave us the abilities that as we get going, if we need to just save ourselves, okay? We don't want to do that, but it is a bit of a safety feature. And we also looked at flexions with the stick to start building that in. Could we get that working? We even could do with the string. Could we just nose and neck? And I talked about if you can get it up there on the neck further, you'll get even more, okay? Then we talked about leg positions, 1, 2, and 3, hindquarters and forequarters, and looking at how good is your yields with that, okay? So leg back, leg forward to move forequarters and hindquarters, okay? And then building that up to where you can use the string and the stick, but how do you build towards not, okay? And it's a process and just takes time. Once we got on in riding, we looked at using some targets to help build that up. So we used the barrel, okay? How can we get them sweet on it? Use that as something to help build. So when I take this over there, if he already is wanting to go there and I've built that up when I've done my riding with the reins, he's going to do it anyway. So now the string got to come on and release to something he was going to do anyway. It made it easy to teach him that. What does the string mean? Okay. Then we looked at, could we use the inside leg and maybe the string to start building some flexion on the circle. And then we looked at kissing circles and kind of making that change and how there ends up being this get straight, get bent, and then go. Well, we've got a little more barrel set out today because we're going to progress on that to have those markers. And with that moment, I can go here, I can go straight, 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 get ready, and right. Okay, with the distance in between these, there's enough room, versus when we do kissing circles, it's right, straight, left. There's a moment of right, a moment of straight, a moment of left. A moment of left, a moment of straight, a moment of right. It is quick. That's as fast as you could make a change from one to the other. So we go left, straight, right. Okay? With this set up, we can practice taking a little longer time and building up to those quicker changes. And there's targets, so we could move further around the arena and not just be stuck to the barrel and the barrel really close together. And it's like, look, I'm riding bridles in the arena. It's like, nah, you need to be able to get out and around. So we can have that little moment of we're going somewhere straight, which is a lot of times when a horse will, and they're running off. Okay. And then the circle becomes, something to settle them down. So I call this the lollipop game, okay? And so you're going to ride that circle. You can have that little bit of straightness, and then that next circle is there. And you would stay on the circle as long as you need to have the horse settled, okay? And then make the change as much as you can. And you could start doing it where, we'll come around on this side. Say I've done that circle, and I get up by this, and he's like ready to be on the barrel. Well, I don't have to do the circle if everything's good. I can just, because he's ready, I go, cool, we'll go to the next one. And so we stayed straight. And if I get to this one and he's ready to do the circle, I can just go to the next one. And it's like, if all of a sudden, oh no, he's going too fast, we're out of control, I can get him in on that circle to slow him down. Now I got everything put back together, I can go, okay, phew. Now we'll go back to riding straight. So when I have all these moments and icons of safety is the phrase. So it's like he sees that as an icon of safety. He knows he can stop at that. He knows he can circle that. He knows he can be safe by the barrel. The barrel's not pressure. Out here in the wide open, it's easy to have it feel like pressure and lost. And so when I can hold that icons of safety everywhere that they physically see, barrels, cones, marks on the fence, the dressage letters, whatever it is. So if all of a sudden, he's out of control, I can use my string or my stick to save me and herd him into that icon of safety where they start getting settled back under control mentally and emotionally, and then I can go. Okay. And then it gives me something also to help swing them up, that it's like, it can create draw. So if I'm getting the opposite and they won't just go somewhere, I can go, okay, cool, let's go. When he goes to somewhere he's gonna stop. So now he's gonna think about, cool, I wanna be there because I get to stop. Okay, so that, like, see, that took way less and he's way straighter in his body because he goes, oh, we're doing the go to the barrel and stop thing. Okay, this horse is much more that than the run off out of control. Okay, so that's going to be, it'll be similar warm-up, but now we've got a little more. We can challenge ourselves, add in a little more communication, add in some frequency of changes. The more frequent you can make a change from one bend to the other, if I can have him ready to go left, go right, go left, go right, go left and go right and go left and go right, it can make it straight. Okay? This is how I would really build a horse up. This is how I did my first bareback and bridle-less horse, was around a bunch of trees. And that there was always then an icon of safety. I could get her slowed down, get my butt rebalanced, and put it back under control. And then pretty quick, she's always was ready for my leg to either come on and get that hindquarter yield, or the stick to come in and bend them down. And they just then stay ready. That's connection to our, our seat and our inside. So that's the goal for today's riding session.